everybody. So it was pretty windy last night. Down you come. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow then. Christ. Should we go for a ride? So yeah, we had some pretty bad winds. I actually missed the worst of it this morning. I wanted to go and ride in it, but I overslept a little bit. It was Saturday morning, me and Regan were just in bed. But I thought actually it would be more interesting to see this, because if we've got a high tide today and a swell with the storm, so who knows what might wash up or how high the tide's going to come. I've got that Lomo backpack on because I've got my cameras with me and I want to get a bit of video and pictures of this. I need to find a good place to take a picture from. I think this is the easiest route out. Alley up. The front wheel just went ang. Don't you. Huge thanks to my patron supporters for allowing me to continue to do stupid stuff like this. If you remember a while back, there was a road that went up to there and then the edge was like getting destroyed. And yeah, the council just gave up on it basically. And now they've chopped it off there and we're like, oh, there you go, problem solved. Even though now this bit's eroding, so it's just going to be only so long before that comes, you know, but we don't have to think about that now. Go on. Oh, she didn't even give me the ball! Oh my god. Well, I'm soaked. Oh, my phone! It's in my pocket! Okay, it's quite windy now. Oh! Look, the water's been blown uphill. What is going on? I know where to go. Go and stand out there. I'm gonna get so soaked doing this. Woo! Oh, here comes a big one. Ah! It's humbling to know that I fell in there. I would be dead. Thank you for stopping just before you would have got me. People are too scared to get a bit cold and wet to experience things. If you don't get cold and wet, did you really experience it? Oh, I think we're about to experience this though. Oh! Oh, feel the experience! Leave a like. I actually do want to try and get a picture or two. Yeah. See, the towel is to keep the camera relatively dry and to get the water off the lens in between each set of shots. There's so much water spraying around, I can't actually see what I'm doing. I am utterly and completely soaked. So, come on man! What have you got? Ah! Is that it? It's nothing! Oh, I see you got a bigger one, have you? Come on, man! hold on a minute, are these all... I think my mum might have made some of these. I know she was doing a load that they were like getting people to crochet and stuff, poppies to put something together. I think they're going to... I can't remember what they're doing with them. I don't know. About 10 people are going, yes, it's finally a proper old school spicy video. And the rest of you are like, what the hell are you doing? Are you nuts? Yes. If you want to see me ride in some really bad weather, there's Motorcyclist V's Massive Rainstorm. That wasn't that old. There is Motorcyclist V's Lightning. And then there was one I talked about, Battlefield 4 or something, but it just so happened to be during a force 12 wind. I think it was force 12. 7 miles. Oh no, it's a deep pull. Get over it. Yeah, no splashings. Oh. So that is a roof. And if I use my deducting skills, we could say that it came from that one that doesn't have a roof anymore. And that one's lost all its cladding off the front, unless they're currently working on it. By the way, calendars and stickers and clocks and things are all in stock. If you want to help support this channel, you can do that through the Spicy 110 Metalworks, through the clothing. You can join Patreon, which is only $1 a month, and you get videos early. It's probably the best value for money there is. Full stop in the world, ever. I might be overselling it, but you should still do it. Don't worry, I will be rinsing this bike off thoroughly when I get home, because it is just covered in salt. It's wet sand like compared to dry sand. Oh, it's like easy. Blur, boring. There's no fun in that. Fence is down! Fence is down, everyone! No, oh, there's the fence! Well, there doesn't actually appear to be much washed up on the beach at all. So, we might be drawing to the end of the video here. Thought I'd just come and have a look up at this end. But I haven't got to have a bit of fun in a good storm for a while. I'm going down there. Anything washed up that looks interesting? Seaweed, 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 feather, seaweed, bit of pepperami. No! Yeah, look, the front floods up here when the sea gets over the top. Tide's not nearly as high as I was expecting it to be. I mean, it's not far high tide now if it's not already high tide. The thing is, I'm sure they said the wind was going to hit later than it did, so I think that might have some reason as to why it hasn't coincided and created the perfect storm. Well, that is a lot of seawater. It's coming over. Is that crow? Ah! Let's stop at the hut. What have we found? Look! Wood. That's actually off one of the groins. So that's been ripped off. That's a big goddamn wave. That looks like it's going to come straight over the top. No, not that bad. Now see, where there's no railings, I'm not getting so close. I might be an idiot, but I'm a smart idiot. I think I found MacGyver's hut. It's a cable on a pulley that lowers the front, because they got like a deck that attaches to the front of it. Only last week they were redoing the sea defences. Here's some footage of a dredger. This machine basically sucks a load of gravel up using a big suction thing from underneath it, and then it blows it out using water pressure. they put the stones back on the beach, but I don't think many of them are going to be left. In fact, they're not. I can already see there's a distinct like edge being cut where they were putting them back. Well, that didn't work out very well then, did it? Oh, shite. Oh, stop. Right, well, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I don't know what this ended up being. It was just me messing around in the storm, which is very old school for me. I am soaking wet and freezing cold. So if you want to leave a like, I'd appreciate it. Catch you next time. If you enjoyed this video and the other content on the channel, please consider following the links in the description to show your support.